Hey, what is up? This is Saken, and I am back. And I'm going to bring up a topic today, and it's going to be about Advanced Warfare. Before I get there, let me kind of set up what's going on right here. This gameplay I just did, I had just played with this group of guys for like 4 or 5 games, and I was collecting all the tags, and we were losing bad. I would have 35 tags, the next person would have 3 to 4 tags. So I was like, look, I'm going to show you guys how to play without collecting tags and at least contribute to the team. So I was trying to win, and we kept losing. I would get 35 to 40 tags, so I got frustrated. So here we are on Ignition, and it's been a while since I camped this map. So I'm going to camp this map. I'm going to try my best not to collect any tags. So here we go. And I'm playing with some guy, too. Look, I'm going to go ahead and go with, I'm using a silencer. I'm using a thermal scope. I have one IED, and I'm using Incog. And look at this guy's name up there, Animal 834. That guy is bad. Like, he was going like 4 and 38. His KD's like a .3. And he was getting like 2 tags. So anyway, so I'm going to camp, and I really hate starting on this side. So it's going to be a fail too. I'm not playing live. I got the controller in my hand because I'm watching the video on the thing. But this guy was horrible. So let's get into it real quick. People have been asking me questions. Look at that, Phil. People have been asking me questions like, will I camp on Advanced Warfare? Is it possible to camp on Advanced Warfare? I've been getting a lot of silly questions. So let's start off with the first thing. Look at me dying. Will I camp in Advanced Warfare? Yes and no, I don't know. I haven't played the game yet. Here's my honest opinion. More than likely, I'm going to camp. Why? Because I camp in every game. Now, look at that. They land me down. Okay. But look, they spot me where I wanted to be. See, this is, I had to look up in the crawler real quick. So you guys are going to see the setup. Those that want to learn how to camp this map, watch it from going on this point. Watch the gameplay in the background. Now, let's get into Advanced Warfare. Will I camp? I don't know. More than likely, I will. But what I figure I'm going to have to do, kind of like Black Ops. With Black Ops, I didn't do a lot of like ID here. And look at that. See, I was thinking about collecting a tag. I changed my mind. I said I wasn't collecting any tags. I'm not collecting any tags. Just out of rebellion. So I'm going to watch how the game flows. And to be honest, I may do what I call hybrid camping like I did in Black Ops. Because it was smaller maps, what I did was I learned how to take advantage of the maps. And that's what I'm going to do. When I first play Advanced Warfare, I'm probably going to come out with an SMG. I'm going to run the maps. I'm going to look for the angles. And also, too, not only is it important to learn the maps, it's important to learn the flow of the game. Like, how do people play? What routes do they take off on? Things of that nature. And that's how I get an advantage. I know which routes people are going to run. I'm familiar with what's the word? Oh, look at this turd. Get away from me. I'm familiar with the common routes, the ones that people run, and then the alternative routes where people may sneak up on. And once you know those things, and look at this, I was debating on whether to jump down that because there was a tag there, but I wanted to put the IMS. See, I got a tag, and I was trying not to, but I wanted to get that IMS down there. It was important. See how I hesitated? Okay, so here's another thing people have been asking. What are you going to do in Advanced Warfare when you can't camp? I'm going to play the game, and I'm going to play it well. I think people fail to realize that it's not all about just camp with me. A lot of times it's about, like I said, learning the map, learning the angles, learning the different things in the flow of the game. To me, that's more important. Will I be a mighty camper? I don't know. I can tell you one thing. I have watched footage. Like I was watching, I think his name is Vic Star. I was on his channel, and I was watching him play. The guy was camping, and he was dominating. He was going on like 10, 15 kill streaks. And if you go to his channel, you can see what I'm talking about. And I was like, it looks easy to camp. Now let's talk about something real quick, because a lot of people talked about Ghosts and, you know, how it was so campy and that COD is dying. I'm not going to necessarily say COD is dying, but COD may have peaked at Black Ops 2, and that's what it appears to have done. Look how easy I got the helo up here camping. What happened is Black Ops 2 was a great selling game, and you guys got on. I know a lot of people that didn't like Black Ops, but as far as sales go, it sold. It outsold everything. Now, right now, Advanced Warfare is about, I think 40% of the pre-order sales of Ghosts and 70% of the pre-order sales of Black Ops as of now. So right now, it does appear that the game probably will sell less, even though it's probably the most innovative Black Ops of all time. I mean, Black Ops, innovative Call of Duty of all time. But you know, a lot of times people just don't want change, or people don't understand. A 10-year-old franchise eventually will slow down. Now, here's the funny part. Although they're predicting less sales, they're predicting it to outsell Destiny. Destiny did like 400 million on the first day. They're predicting it to do more. So you can't argue with a game making $1 billion in sales. And that's what people tend to do. Oh, COD sucks. COD's going to make $1 billion for the developer. I'm sure they're quite happy with that. And look at this. I'm just putting people to sleep. Now, here's some of the dumb comments I've gotten. Now, the thing is, I get comments every day. Someone asked, what are you going to do when they double jump? I'm going to double shoot them. I mean, it's kind of like some of the questions are ridiculous. Like, they think the exosuits and The mechanics of the game is going to stop me from camping. What I'm going to do in this game, I'm going to learn the maps. I'm going to learn the angles. I'm going to present to you guys the best setups, the best guns. And I'm going to show you guys these things. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to camp. And I'm going to show you guys the best angles and help some of you guys improve your game. You know, show you techniques that I use. And maybe a camp and run. Look at that. You know, look at that. I got the IMS here. I'm trying to avoid tags. Look at that. I only got one tag. And I had opportunities to get a lot of tags. So that's what I'm going to do, Camper Nation. You guys can definitely count on that. Now let's talk about camping. You know, camping gets a bad rep, and I don't understand why, because I think a lot of people have a little bit of camper in them. You know, maybe it's holding the area down. And if you're a rusher watching my channel, a lot of rushers have sent me notes and told me they appreciate my channel because, you know, when they're rushing, they find areas they can hold down for a second and keep it pushing. They may not want to stay in the same area because that's just not the way they play. But I've even had rushers thank me for the tips I've given. And, you know, I appreciate that. That's the whole thing. Two things happen when you play this, when you watch my channel. One, you learn how to camp. Two, you learn how to counter campers. You know, the other day I was playing again. Oh, look at this guy. These guys are just doing bad. They don't even see me up here. Look at this. I don't want your tag. I'm not going to get it. I just keep putting, this ain't even the best setup. I'm just setting things up just to set them up. I got an IMS, a Sentry, and putting in work. So like I was saying, I was playing against some campers the other day. And the campers was doing really good. Even my last video. And all I did is I put on an anti-camper setup. I get on some sit rep. I put on ground jammer. Campers hate that. And I was going through and I was beasting. I actually went against a clan the other day. And they tried to pretend like they weren't all playing together. But they happened to be live streaming. And the reason I know for a fact, after I got out the game, I went to his live stream. Because he was trying to say it wasn't a party of 5. And I was like, you guys are a team. I can tell by the way they were talking. And even when you kill, you can hear the callouts. And so anyway, so I'm watching a live stream. And sure enough, when they backed out, it was 5 of them together. And people lie like that. I don't get it. But to make the story quick, so I played against these guys and they were winning. I decided I wanted to win the game, so I put on an anti-camper class and I went through and we won. We played some domination. I had like 15 flags. Look at this, people quitting out. But look, I'm holding this spot down. So will I be able to advance in an event? Will I be able to advance? Will I be able to camp in Advanced Warfare? I believe so. The game looks like it's campy. Am I going to camp every time? No, I don't camp every time in this. Honestly, I could do this every time I play. See, look at me. I'm 25-2. If I wanted some ridiculous 10+ KD, I can do this. But to be honest, this isn't how I play all the time, you guys. Look at that. I'm like a kill and a half away from a helo pilot, a second helo pilot. And look at this. We're losing. We're losing because my team is garbage. Like, literally, they don't collect tags. I'm purposely not collecting tags. Look at that Animal 834. He keeps talking, but I got the mic muted. And the guy is garbage, you know? And he's not even collecting tags. Let's see what his score is going to be at the end of the game. Now, me, I'm just trying to rack up kills, and I'm trying to prove a point. Oh, look, they took out my Sentry gun. But look at this, another Night-Night machine. This is my second Night-Night machine. And let's go ahead and put them to sleep for these guys. And this is one of the harder maps to use this thing on because they hide up underground a lot. Anything with an underground can make it a little difficult to kill people. They get up underneath the ground, there's not much you can do. See, look, I don't even know if they're above ground, underground. So what I do is I just take the turrets out. So what do you guys think about Advanced Warfare? Do you think it's going to be impossible to camp on there? You know, look at that. Why can't I kill that guy? Whatever. Stop wasting my time. I could easily rack up kills like this and everything. So, you know, the people that are leaving me the dumb comments about you're not going to be able to camp in Advanced Warfare, just go ahead and stop. The game hasn't come out yet. And the footage I've seen, it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to camp, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be much. Look at this. My helo pilot was stuck. I remember thinking, like, why is it stuck right there? Was I stuck up on a pipe or something? And look at this guy. Get out of here. And look at this. All this damage I'm doing. Of course, we're not winning because at the end of the day, you do have to have people plan objectives with you. So if you're with a team, you got to have someone that's going to collect the tags and put them to sleep. So I'm looking forward to Advanced Warfare. When it comes out, I will be live streaming the day it comes out. So be ready. I'm going to live stream it out on Twitch. So you guys be prepared for that. The day it comes out, the day 0. I'm in California, so I'm Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know if any of you guys will be up that late. It'll be like 2 or 3 for a lot of you East Coast people. But at midnight, I'll probably be home by about 12:15 with the game because I'm going to be first in line because the Best Buy is like right around the corner from my house. And I'm going to broadcast that. Oh, look at this. How did he not die? And look at the score. It's 35-42. Now, every game we got to the final score, but that's when I was collecting tags. But look at this. My teammates, they weren't doing it. And I do this sometimes. I get a little frustrated. I don't rage. And that's another thing I want to bring up. I've come to the conclusion rushing leads to rage. I've yet to see a camper rage. But you'll see these rushers, and they get in the game, and they get so frustrated. And the funny thing is, they're frustrated because they're not doing what campers doing. They're frustrated because they're not getting high score streaks. It's like they want to do it, and they don't want campers to do it. So when campers do it, they get frustrated with it. And it's so silly to me. You know, at the end of the day, you got to play the game smart. Look at this guy. See, look at that. That's not very smart. Get out of here. That's another IMS. I think if I, oh, look at this turd. What are you doing? Get out of here, turd. I think if I wanted to, I probably could have got triple helo pilots on this. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't remember, even though I just played this game. Look at that. And no, I'm not going after the tag, but I did want to look. See, I'm trying to avoid the tag. I wanted the gun. Oh, look at that! It made me get the tag. That's what I was trying not to do. Let me just go ahead and put a sentry gun here. And look at this. We're down 8. I'm 36-2, and I accidentally got 2 tags. You know, but you know, sometimes I do this just to prove a point. You know, and we're still in it. But so anyway, what do you guys think about Advanced Warfare? What do you guys think about camping in general? I know you guys are the Camper Nation, so it's kind of silly for me to ask people on my camping channel what they think about camping, when in reality, you know, this is a camping channel. And I wanted to bring up something else too. I think campers just have more fun with the game. Look at the Hidden Masters. Have you ever seen their channel? These guys do extreme camping, and they put some disclaimer about this isn't the way good players play. I think they just do that just so they don't get a lot of rag from the COD community. Those guys have a great time, riot shields and camping. You know what? Don't rage today. Camp. All right, you guys. Look at that guy on my team. What's his score?
Collect no tags. If you don't collect tags, you can at least get a lot of kills.
You hear me talking to him? I said you can at least get a lot of kills. He got 15 tags. That's the best he did the whole game. That guy is garbage. I
don't collect no tags this game, man.
Look at him. I was talking smack to him. All right, y'all. I'm out. Let's go.